Starting off at a good place, day 48 on the PCT here in Wrightwood. Leaving the VMI graduates house. Many thanks for... And we're off. Just left Michael and Kimball's house. Got Kate, Incline, and Alan. More road walk, but this time there's no automobiles to contend with. Onward. Mile marker 369. 2-mile road walk up Route 2 to the PCT, but we're pretty high up and quite a bit of snow. We're going to parallel this trail. Ooh, and there's the peak of Mount Baden-Powell in the background. Blue Ridge elevation 7,381, and this is referred to as Inspiration Point. Certainly inspiring folks to get out and do epic stuff. Awesome view of Mount San Antonio from Inspiration Point. Panning over to Baden-Powell. Met a guy named Charlie from Las Vegas. He's going to attempt to summit that this morning. I did that in August of 2021 with no snow. That seems like a good time to do it. Vicinity of mile marker 370, the PCTs to our right. Really impressed with the highway crews cleanup work. You can see the debris they pushed over here, but this was some serious cleanup. Vicinity of mile marker 371. So this is clearly a recent rock slide. You can tell where the road crews have cleaned up, but you know, just because you clean up, these slopes are pretty unstable and require quite a bit of work. Vicinity of mile marker 372. Vicinity of mile marker 373. Just came across 3 hikers that made an attempt on Baden-Powell, and one of them was wearing shorts. Her legs were quite scuffed up, and so yeah, I'm not quite sure why you would think that would be fun. Mile marker 374 on the PCT. This is where the PCT crosses Route 2, and here's the trailhead for Mount Baden-Powell. Again, quite a few people try to summit this thing. It's just stories of people coming down with nicked knees and hurt body parts. Not quite sure that's something good to do, but you know, the road crews have worked up to this point here, and beyond that we'll be in some snow. Another road closed sign. Got to look out for sheep for the next 10 miles. Section clearly has not been touched by any of the road crews. Looking back, vicinity mile marker 375 on Route 2. 3 weeks ago, that snow would have extended all the way to beyond the edge of the shoulder, and we saw a boot track that went high up in the snow a little bit farther down. Obviously people trying to stay away from that edge. Vicinity mile marker 375. Vicinity of mile marker 376. Vicinity of mile marker 377. Vicinity of mile marker 378. There's the road, and look at that valley down there. And oh yeah, there's the LA Aqueduct. Mulholland's engineering accomplishment. Vicinity of mile marker 379. Some way cool views. Standing on the corner of Route 2, vicinity of mile marker 380, and you can just see how much snow has engulfed the road. A couple weeks ago, this snow probably extended all the way beyond that pipe and buried it. That's why you see that boot track up there trying to go high, so in the event you do slip, you can catch yourself. But fortunately, we had this old dirt trail to go on. Nice. I'm certainly glad the highway department put these cones up here. Make sure you are aware of the slide. Highway humor. There's no trail name Alan. Making progress. See if I can find Kate. Clearing snow is one thing, but this is some serious work right here. Here we have Alan, the double who, making his approach to this talus field. Ooh, looks like Alan's having a bit of a problem there. Meanwhile, I stand at a safe distance. Alan, those edges of those rocks are like knife edges.
They are.
But fortunately, if we look behind us, there's Kate. And Kate is a nurse practitioner, so she'll be able to apply the tourniquet to your neck if you get a nosebleed. All right, it looks like the double who's going to make it.
There you go.
All right, he's done. Dawson Saddle Trail, built by the Boy Scouts summer of 1982 to commemorate the 75 years of World Scouting. Total volunteer hours, 3,540. That is one bad Eagle Scout project. Connects with the PCT, which then takes you over to Mount Baden-Powell. Baden-Powell founded the Scouts. He's from England, and who was brought over to the United States. He's gone home, for those scouters that know. The vernacular, he's buried in Kenya. YIS. Looking back on vicinity of mile marker 381, still some snow. Looks like there's a little dust devil down there. It's getting a little windy. Still good hiking. We just went over Dawson Saddle, 7,900 feet, and so we got some downhill to do on this apocalyptic road. Vicinity of mile marker 382. Just passed a couple Sobos. They said we got about 2.5 miles left of the snow on Route 2, and there's a waterfall where we can get some water. Vicinity of mile marker 382. Unfortunately, Kate just did some post holing. This is like the longest stretch of snow we've been on. Fortunately, it's relatively flat and there's a good boot track. Vicinity of mile marker 383, and there's just a ton of snow. Vicinity mile marker 383. Vicinity of mile marker 384. Still on Route 2, and I noticed in a couple spots the maintenance organization has put these little berms up, obviously to try and protect against the side hill fill slides. So, but for now, it's something to walk on. Vicinity of mile marker 385, and the PCT is just above us. Don't see any hikers up there, and there's a parking lot ahead of us that we'll assess to see if we want to camp there. Mile marker 386, and a couple weeks ago I thought it'd be the last time I saw that stuff, but this is a recently burnt out area, and the poodle dog bush is thriving. And there's the trail. Yeah, not too many people are using it. Here's the parking lot. Coming up on the Angels Crest Highway Tunnel on Route 2. Spillway! Vicinity, mile marker 388. Probably poodle dog bush over there. Vicinity, mile marker 389, just crossed over the PCT. Didn't see any footprints on that trail. Vicinity of mile marker 390. Finishing up day 48 on the Pacific Crest Trail. We kind of got credit for doing miles 370 to 390. Road walked on Route 2. Probably did about 18 miles on the road walk. Some sections of the PCT didn't see a single footprint. So tomorrow we're going to try and, I don't know, maybe pick up the pace a little bit. Got a nice campground and look, a picnic table. Incline's already got dinner going. Alan's got his Durston up and Kate's building her tent. Mile marker out.